Today's August 17th. Today's quote is entitled Discouraged. And this is a quote from Srila Prabhupada. And so far you're telling me that some other devotees discouraged you in the past. I also had trouble with some of my Godbrothers. But I never let it affect my service. Because when one becomes fixed up in devotional service, he never allows anyone else or any condition at all to hamper his service to Krishna or discourage him in any way. What a beautiful statement. What is Prabhupada saying? If you want something, you will not allow anything to discourage you. And if you allow something to discourage you, it probably means you really don't want it, or at least you don't want it that much. So what is Prabhupada saying? Indirectly, or the subtle meaning is, I want Krishna, and I want to serve my Guru, and I'm not going to allow anything to discourage me. And there's millions of things to bait you. Hey, look at this, it's discouraging. What about Prabhu? You know that? It's really discouraging. And well, let's talk about how bad this is. And let's talk about how poorly I was treated. And in one after another, you'll find so many baits to become discouraged. So what's Prabhupada saying? I didn't take the bait. I didn't get discouraged. You know, one time Prabhupada told a devotee who was discouraged, he said, you have no right to be discouraged. If anyone has a right to be discouraged, it's me. I didn't get any help. I struggled. I came with nothing. So it's like, who are you to be discouraged? You have nothing really to discourage you. But still, of course, we allow things to discourage us. That's our mistake. So we take the bait of something negative and then we react negatively. That's a pitfall. Now, Mahaprabhu said, third verse, Shishastakam, we should be tolerant like a tree. What does that mean in relation to what we're talking about? Well, the bait is there. This is bad, that's bad, he did this wrong, she did that wrong, he hurt this one hurt you. It's all bait. If you're tolerant, you don't take the bait. If you're not tolerant, you take the bait, and then you get disturbed. Now, how are you going to chant 24 hours a day if you're disturbed? You can't. Your mind will be focused on the disturbance. We all have that experience. If something is disturbing us, it grabs our mind. We focus on it during our japa. So rather than focusing on the holy name, although we're chanting, we're focused on this disturbance. We're focused on how this devotee mistreated me, or some other situation in my life that is agitating or bothering me. But if we're tolerant, what happens? If we're tolerant, then we tolerate those disturbances, and then we become peaceful. And then in that tolerant mood, we can chant the holy name. What did Prabhupada say? In that mood, you can chant constantly. If we're disturbed by everything, how can we chant the holy name? We'll chant, but our mind won't be chanting. Our mind will be somewhere else. So, this is so relevant, isn't it? The whole world, it's always pulling us. What about this? What about that? That's bad. This is discouraging. This is going down. He said that. She did this. There's a plethora of things to discourage us. But don't take the bait. Don't take it. Just tolerate it. Don't be discouraged. If you focus on those discouraging things, you'll become discouraged. That's how we become discouraged, because we focus on negative. And continual focus on negative discourages us. That's just how it works. So focus on something positive. It's inspiring. The more you focus on the positive, the more inspired you get. Focus on your vision. Focus on the vision of your project. Focus on your goals and intentions for spreading Krishna consciousness and for being Krishna conscious. That's going to inspire you. Don't focus on what the devotee next door is doing, how he's not doing this or that, or how the leader's not doing this or that. It'll just discourage you. You'll lose your energy to serve Krishna.